What is up, guys? Go ahead and just read that. Our strategy is very much still being developed, so don't take any of this into account. But nonetheless, let's get into it. And overall trend, the day looks kind of rangy. Let's go ahead and mark up these highs and lows. Eh, eh. I actually want to get the very high. Maybe we can even do like uh oh, eh. I don't know. But nonetheless, that's that very high, that's that very low. It doesn't really matter where that is, right? But pretty rangy. But we had this rejection right here. I marked it up on here. Um, but it's nothing significant, to be honest. It's got the one test. If we do consolidate here, then it's definitely going to be something we're going to have to consider, especially in these U days or range days, I guess you could say. But there's a lot of U's in there as well. U days usually look like this, but less aggressive on this end. I like that word, aggressive. But nonetheless, we got a setup here on the swing high first entry, second entry. Hopefully this didn't push down first and then push up. Nonetheless, it's still the second entry on the minute chart. I'm not too sure whether or not to call these staircases, just due to the fact that it looks more like a spike than it's like a downtrend. But let's go ahead and find out right now. So we're treating this as an overall uptrend. All right. So actual staircase highs here. So we did have a strategy where it said like let's see, hold on. We have avoid spikes in your staircases. Don't confuse spikes with pullbacks as staircases. Staircase spikes. So all these things have the word spikes in it. So that's the main reason I didn't want to go ahead and call these staircase highs. But obviously all these buys would have worked, every single one of them. The swing low first entry, second entry, and one tick buy right there. The continuation of this one, that buy. So this looks like it was actually staircase highs. Avoid spikes in your stair. Don't confuse spikes with pullbacks. Unless are significant, consistent highs, lows. Consistent? Yeah. So, just found out today we're gonna go camping for Ati Joyce's wedding. That's gonna be lit. So much fun stuff. Looking forward to doing this year. Nonetheless, day trading. So staircase highs by so unless let's highlight that. Unless I like that. Okay, I should minimize that. Probably gonna open it up again, but nonetheless, let's go. So we didn't have too much. We did have a pullback actually. There is a little bit of that pullback. Let's pull that down a little bit. See, we bounced off of it. I don't know if I want to call that. Oh, there's two. I think I like that rejection a little bit better. Let's see if we could come back. It's only a 2 test, actually. We have a little bit of test there, but not really much. This is only 2 tests. I'm not going to go ahead and confirm this overall downtrend. Just 2 tests. If we get consolidation here near this level, then perhaps. But until actually, look, take a look at this. Take a look at it. We're getting a little bit consolidation here. If we pull this down, there it is. So overall trend was down. You would have bought right there, and that would have been a good trade. So the consolidation there declares the overall trend down 1, 2, 3 tests after that mass. So the thing that really indicated this as the to be significant is this massive rejection right here. If you take a look at that 5-minute chart or the 1-minute chart right here, usually I have this on the 5-minute chart, but that's a magic. That's a major rejection. And by the way, this is all at 9:30, so it's pretty cool. All right, we're getting a lot of consolidation here at this high. I'm debating whether or not to. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it pretty good. We did push up and keep making those higher highs, but the way those bars close there, it's a little difficult. I do want to call it overall downtrend. We have a little bit of that, but there's a little bit of gaps in there. It's that rising consolidation, but there's a lot of gaps in there, which I don't like. But you do have that major rejection at that level. So this could be an overall downtrend. But it keeps pushing higher. I'm going to go ahead and stick to our strat. And I think this is our strat. Alright, so it looks like a 25. And it's going to keep pushing down. I think we playback traded this already. Now that I think about it, I kind of remember this setup watching this video today. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember the second entry and then checking here, trying to see if it pushed up or not. But nonetheless, no staircase lows, just a massive uptrend. Overall trend is just down at this point for sure, especially with these two huge moves on a rangy kind of day. So let's go ahead and for a buy here. There's just a lot of tests here actually. 1, 2, but this is not a range day, so we're not gonna confirm this quite yet. Alright, we're in the trade. So I guess these lows were pretty significant, or this was a 15 ticker. Massive spike down. So I guess this was a pretty significant one if we take a look at that. Could be staircase lows actually, due to the fact that that massive trend down, and this is beginning the staircase lows. It's not the this wouldn't be staircase lows, but this could potentially be staircase lows. Dang, 2 losers in a row. Are we even ready? How? Okay, so let's go ahead and regurgitate what in the world just happened. Alright, let's go ahead. So it's just staircase lows and highs that we gotta get used to. And I don't like these setups as much as I do like these, so but nonetheless, let's go ahead and take either one. Swing high first entry, second entry. We do want to go for buy. There it is. Let's just buy right here. That would have triggered already. There it is. Oh, shit. 3 losses in a row. I thought we had this, guys. I tried buying on the low end, and we got 4 losers in a row. What in the world? Why don't we just do exactly opposite of our strategy? So it looks like this was pretty significant. You had a little bit, a good push into this level of and then the rejection. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good push. It comes up all the way here, all the way down. Pretty good rejection. Then we consolidate there. And so yeah, that should have been a good level, and then we should have continued that. Yeah, we should definitely. I think we could also take the swing high first entry, second entry, just to match up with the minute chart. Alright, we have to get this. It's a little oh. No, this is not strong enough push into this, so we're not gonna go ahead and call this valid. Wow. 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 Sí, es un wow. Así. Excuse me. Let's go. Alright, let's see if we can make this up. It's a little bit too strong of a trend for me. Actually, it could be a potential. Yeah, we could call this size. Staircase size. Actually, this move has absolutely no correction in it. But we'll see. Okay. Nice. So it just had no correction. The overall trend was just up. And because of that massive push up, I thought it was FOMO at first because of these staircase highs, but there's absolutely no correction in there. So good trade. Now we have the correction. So I think we could continue this. Also, this is a pretty good consolidation on this high. Pretty decent pullback to a good rejection. Let's give it a try. But sometimes we don't like continuing those, to be honest. Oh, never mind. Staircase slow question mark? Pretty sure. This move does have that tiny correction up here. Nice. So staircase low. Good trade. Okay, let's see. Oops. Oh, we got exactly. Nope. One tick better. Oof. So it looks like it's too spread out. I thought this was consolidation, but it's really not. And so if this was more consolidated and maybe one more test and then another test there, yeah. So it's a little bit too spread out, separated, and that was just one test. Probably two more tests right there, and that'd be better. Unless this was super congested and consolidated, and that held like crazy. All right, we're in a trade. Let's go ahead and see. It's been on a strong uptrend since here, so we're not going to call it staircase lows. Just one's here, one's there, and this was pretty invalid just due to the fact that it pushed up there. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so let's see. This could have been an overall downtrend just due to the fact there's a lot of resistance right there. It's only one test, but then the fact that you keep pushing up here, I think that's going to validate that low. A little difficult, most definitely. This could also be a failure of loading bars, because if we sold here, we still would have got stopped out. So that buy would have been the best. If that, so it could be just a, yeah. We're gonna turn this down here. I should have bought. I forgot that was a high. Nice. I'm gonna turn this just down. Okay, let's go ahead and see this. Okay. We have consolidation with a point that had a massive rejection, so let's go ahead and see. So I think it's the fact that it pushes a bit too high there. So that push up was too high and it didn't consolidate there, so if it just pushed a little bit too high. Looks like could be staircase lows actually. Actually, it doesn't have that many corrections in the minute chart. Here we had a ton of those correction there. Probably not. So maybe just overall downtrend. We do have those lows, but they're not. I mean, not the best looking ones. It is part of the strat. Maybe we shouldn't do some testing here. Let's not do some testing. Let's just stick to it. Maybe it'll actually work out. Of course not. So yeah, our initial thought was correct. Okay, let's see. Looks like it's just a normal uptrend. We're in a trend. Should work. Nice. Let's go. Oh, let's really go. We bounced up this low, but it's a massive push down a lot of these highs. The biggest spikes are in that direction. This could be just a correction here. I'm gonna say this is so. What our strat? So it just looks like a huge spike down with a little bit of correction, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna treat it as an overall downtrend. Not so sure. It is a huge push up too, but it's lower lows and lower highs too. Let's give it a shot. Maybe we might have bounced there actually to create the overall trend up there. Consolidation. She has overall downtrend. It's the fact that it keeps pushing lower here. No, it could be an overall uptrend. But it's really spaced out. Let's see. Okay, so overall trend was up. Solid and non-obvious. I should have noticed. I was just kind of distracted. We have 3 tests, but they're all kind of separate. No consolidation in any overall downtrend. I mean, overall uptrend. Maybe. I don't know. Are we so bad? It has been tested a bunch of times though. Major rejection in each one. And this one had consolidation. So maybe it was valid. Yeah. Alright, I think this could be overall downtrend. But what do I know? Oh, look, it dropped really fast. Overall trend is down. I like the buy. I think we still could get in this. Looks like it works. Oh! Oh no. Cute. Hi, cute. Oh, no, perfect. Alright. Alright, we're in the trade and out the trade. Staircase laws. Okay, so looks like these were staircase lows. I thought that was, we kind of made that whole story about the overall downtrend, blah 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 blah. But I guess it's the fact that we did have a push down here, so I guess it could have been an overall downtrend, or like it's a major gap here, is what I'm saying, to the next low. So I guess it was staircase lows, and yeah, selling there is the best option, or was it? Oh no. I think overall trend is still down, so maybe the buy is the best play here. Nice. I think we're winning at like a 50% win rate or something. This is tough, bro. Definitely tough. So I think our biggest struggle right now is going to be those staircase lows. And something that we were so good at back in the day. But then a lot of stuff we piled onto the strategy, so we kind of forgot about this. But those are staircase lows. It's the staircase lows. So here we bought. It's also this level of resistance. Yeah, so it's also deciding these level of resistance as well. I think that this one was extremely tough. We did have that test, and this pushed higher, so that's a new thing we could have added. But yeah, we should have known for a fact that that was way too high of a push for that to be valid. So then the overall trend would just be up there, and you just sell. Oh, especially since you have that rising consolidation. I didn't even notice that. You did have a little bit of a break, but not too much actually. So I would say that's an overall uptrend, and so that's another thing you could have added onto there. I'm kind of watching Sykkuno, so I'm a little bit distracted. Sykkuno, this is Sykkuno. GTA. Okay, so we have a swing high first entry sector. We sold here, but those are staircase highs, like we mentioned before. Where's that? It's right here. Oh wait, that's right here. Overall trend is down. Did we hit that high? I don't know why. We already talked about this. I'm tired of talking about it again. I don't know what it was actually. Was it the staircase high thing? Maybe it was. Yeah, I think it was. Yep, it was. Yeah. So it's the staircase high thing, and then here we have the staircase lows. Yep. So it's a little difficult to see those. Nonetheless, a ton of trades. It's already 12 o'clock, but volatility is still better than other days. We're gonna go ahead and call it a day on this one. Yeah. Peace out.